Okay, so continue. Washing soiled foods. Okay. One may wash dirt from the fruit and vegetables, even for the later use. However, one may not place a soiled produce in a bucket of water to separate the dirt from it, because it is considered a weekday activity. So here we go sorting. So how so sometimes people when they wash vegetables and which we suspect that have all of the bugs. So how the first step is to put it in soapy water. Of course you wash first under the faucet, but then you put it in the soapy water, right, to separate. So bugs are also separate. Separation, bad from good. You understand? And plus dirt. When you wash these dirty vegetables, vegetables, so, I mean they say soil, but something like today it's hard to find. Unless you go to the, I don't know where you go, to your own garden, and we're not allowed to detach. But let's say you picked up vegetables from your garden yesterday, let's say, and they have some soil on it, right? So you have to wash. So it's also, in some sense, it's going to be separation. You want to remove bad, which is the soil, from good, which is vegetables. Okay, so one may wash the dirt, fruits and vegetables. There is no problem, even for later use. So in case of the Shabbos, you would be allowed only for now, right, and without using all of the special instruments. Okay. However, one may not place soiled produce in a bucket of water because to separate dirt, again, because the dirt would go down, right? So we put it, the dirt is heavier than the water, so it's going to on the bottom of the bucket. So that's the issue. Okay, continue. Next one, removing dirt from a drink. Although selection that could not have been done before Yom Tov is generally permitted of Yom Tov, some poskim rule that if a particle of a dirt fell into a drink, one should not remove the particle itself. Rather, one should remove some liquid together with the particle, and thus avoid selecting the particle from the surrounding liquid. This is the procedure that is follows on Shabbos. Some poskim, however, permit removing the particle of dirt by itself on Yom Tov. Okay, so let's do this again, and we're going to explain. It's a lot of explanation, and we're going to. That's like many of them of poskim say do exactly as you do on Shabbos. That's. I think it's my personal approach, as I said many times. If you just remember one way, and maybe one way is good way, so you use it on Yom Tov and Shabbos, you cannot get it wrong. Okay, so removing dirt from drink. So you had a fly fell into your drink, or some, I don't know, some insect. All right, so just so you know, just because you have a flight or whatever in your drink, it does not make the drink unkosher. So somehow people think that this fly can make it unkosher. No, it does not. The fly is not kosher, but the drink is kosher. There is no problem. So okay, although the selection that could not have been done before Yom Tov is generally permitted on Yom Tov. So we said one of the prohibition of selecting on Yom Tov was if you could have done before Yom Tov, and it's not going to affect the quality of the food, as we explained, like in previous classes. So you would not be allowed to do it on Yom Tov. But in this case, I have pour lemonade, I pour this orange juice in my glass, and something fell in. I mean, there was no way for me to know it before Yom Tov. Okay, so there is that's why our poskim said so you can do it on Yom Tov regular way, right? Because as we said before, whether good from bad, bad from good, whatever you want. Okay, but some poskim, so it's not a major opinion, but I would say just follow this opinion. Why? Because we do exactly the same on Shabbos, right? So you would not be allowed to remove this fly on Shabbos. Under the Shabbos not, but here it's only some say. But if you take a little liquid with the fly, there is no problem whatsoever. So you're not separating. You take in bad with good, which is always allowed, and it's one of the permissible way. So we have to remember this rule. Bad with good, it's not considered to be separation. Okay, as we said about meat with fat, same idea. Okay. So this is procedure that follows on Shabbos. Other poskim, however, permit removing the particle of the dirt by itself on Shabbos. Okay, so meaning since the sorting in this case is 100% permitted, so other poskim, I'm not sure which poskim on which side, but it does not make any difference. I would say like it's a little bit of liquid. It's not like you're going to encounter the major loss, and that's it, right? And our poskim, what's that? Where was it? I think it's Talmud Brachas. I think maybe I'm mistaken. It was a story how the discussion on 4 characters of people, right? And was it on Brachos or was it on Sota? So it was depends how a person treats this fly in his drink, right? So one person is going to remove just fly and suck it, right? All the liquids from the fly throughout. Another person is going to remove fly with the liquid. Another person will pour out the whole liquid, everything. He's not going to touch. And another person is going to drink liquid with the fly. And it's actually like they explain in intimate conduct how people conduct themselves based on this. So based on behavior, how a person addresses the situation, you can tell a lot about the character of the person. Okay, so next one. Removing fat from meat. Oh, here we go. Another instance in which the dispute just mentioned applies is that the fat which is attached to meat. So fat it's not like it's not forbidden fat. It's you're allowed to eat fat. So this fat is in a limited amount. It's actually healthy. This fat on the meat, right? Limited amount, right? According to the first opinion, it should not cut away the fat alone, as we said on Shabbos, as exactly on Shabbos, but should remove a sliver of the meat with it. So in this case, you remove bad meaning whatever you don't want, fat with meat, no problem. And thus avoid selecting the fat and adjoining meat. Okay, from adjoining meat. So that's according to all of the opinions. Again, the rule you remove good with bad or bad with good. According to the latter opinion, one may remove the fat by itself. Again, only on Yom Tov, on Shabbos no. The same dispute would pertain to the skimming fat from soup. Right? So, okay. So if there is fat on soup, I'm not sure if it's very healthy to eat this soup, but okay. When it's cold, I understand that it would be fat, but if it's warm and still fat, like swimming on the top of not swimming, like floating on the top of this on the top of the soup, that's a problem, I think. Okay. Continue.